Hopefully this is in focus, but hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm going to be doing the 25 bookish facts about me. Before we get started, let me just say I lost the papers that I had all the list on, so we're gonna just kind of wing it throughout the video, so I might repeat something twice if I don't really remember, so yeah. This may come as a shock, but I did not always like books. With number one, I had and still have dyslexia, so I could not read, and I would get so frustrated with the books that I would throw them across the room. Yeah. The first book / series, I guess, that I actually was able to read and got me into reading was the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, and to this day I still read the books if new ones come out. I have not ever read a contemporary novel. I have a love-hate relationship with soft covers. Soft covers of a book are usually more pretty with the design of the cover, except the spines break and it annoys me so much. That's why I prefer hard covers, but like the soft covers cover, if that makes sense. I have many books on my shelf behind me that I have most likely not read, and I've had it forever. If I'm reading a book and get a new one, I will most likely stop reading the book I'm currently reading and read that one till it's finished, and then eventually forget about the book that I was reading and probably never get back to it. Two examples right here. I started City of Ashes, as you can see, didn't really end up finishing it, and same with Dangerous Lies. I stopped it, then went back to it, then kind of started reading again, and have not read either of these. Like, I got this one in the beginning of the school year. It's almost the end of the school year. Same with this one. I've been in many reading slumps, and sorry. And the longest a reading slump has ever been for me is like a month. And I pick up a book, I can't read it. Try a different book, I can't read it. I don't know why, and it really bugs me because I really want to read a book, and I just don't feel like I can, I guess. I hate finishing a really good series. Like, if the series is really good, I will most likely I would most likely not read the last book of the series just because I don't want it to end. I have an addiction to fantasy. There was one time where I don't remember what book I was reading or what book I wanted to read, but I was reading a book and it was really high fantasy, and I tried to read a non-fantasy book and I just couldn't, and it got me really mad because it didn't have that fantasy aspect, and I think I struggled through reading it the whole time. I absolutely hate when I can't bring a book somewhere with me because I will most likely end up getting bored and having to read a book, but I don't have a book with me, and it really frustrates me. I can read an entire book in one day, and the shortest I've ever read a book, it was probably like a really thin book, is like a couple hours. If I'm reading a really good book, I don't get much sleep. I am obsessed with bookish photography. I just love it, and I think it's really cool how people can put books in a different place and completely put one story in that whole photo of the book, if that makes sense. Like, put the whole story of the book and have a scenery behind it and put it all together, basically like a summary of the book with a photo. I have sadly not read Harry Potter, and this makes me really ashamed because my sister has. I put this in the previous video, well, for Tuesday, of the books I'm ashamed of read. I have not read the books. I've not read the books, and I've seen all the movies, and I really want to read the books. Just the books make me so intimidated. I love audiobooks. And people don't usually like them, but I love them because I feel when someone's reading it to me, I feel like it's the actual character in the book reading it to me, and I've actually cried during audiobooks, which I most likely would not have if I've actually read the book. I'm really shy in real life, but if you like see me on the street or something and you mention a book I've read, I will act like we're best friends for years. Like, I don't know why, I'm just a really shy person, but if you've mentioned a book that I've read, I will like have a whole conversation with you like we've known each other for like ever. I do not have a complete series on my shelf. Well, right now I have Red Queen and Glass Sword, but that's not a complete series. And every other book I have, I don't have the complete series with it, and it really annoys me. I'm ashamed and not really ashamed of judging a book by the covers because I know I do this. I'm pretty sure everyone does this, and if you don't, you're 100% lying. But most of the time, if I see a cover and it's really pretty and everything, and I read it, the book is usually amazing. And I don't remember what book it was, but I saw a book cover and it wasn't really that good, but there were some good reviews, and I read the book and I didn't really like it. And I judge a book by its cover, like every single book I see. unless it's a series I know I want to read, if I see a book in a bookstore and the cover's really pretty, I will most likely get it if I like the plot line. I've only ever read one series, like one book right after the other, and that's the House of Night series. I seriously read the first book, then the second book, and the third book, and repetitively. And I've not done that with any other series. I will like read a book and then probably a week later read the next book to the series. I absolutely hate when people dog ear their books. Like, you're ruining the book page. And I actually hate it when I like accidentally draw my book and all the pages like get messed up and go, I'm like, no, the book. And this probably happens more with soft covers, but I also hate when the soft covers like the book cover turned. I'm like, no, it just ruins the book for me. I don't know why. Who is your favorite author? I hate that question because there's so many authors that I really like, and I don't necessarily have a favorite author. I have a couple authors that I would prefer over others, but I don't have a favorite author, so please do not ever ask. I carry a book everywhere I go because most likely during my day or wherever I'm going, I will be able to stop and read the book. And if I don't, at least I had it there with me in case something like that happens. I don't really know if this is, I don't really know how to describe this, but I hate when in a book, when in an awkward conversation or something awkward's happening, like I have to close the book and just sit for a couple of seconds. I'm like, okay, this is just a book. But it gets worse if the book turned into a movie and I have to watch the whole awkward conversation happen. I'm like, it just makes me really awkward. And at least in a book, I can close the book, wait a little while, then open it again saying it's just a book. This isn't actually happening. And in the movie, it's really inevitable where you can't close the book and wait a little bit until it's like diffuse or something, and it really bugs me, and it's like, no, don't show me this, no. Last bookish fact I have about me is I have a huge TBR list, and that keeps growing because I won't really get the books on my TBR and read them. I'll just get more books, which adds to the TBR, so I have like a huge list of books that I have to read, and probably half of them I won't ever read because I keep adding more onto it. That was the 25 bookish facts about me tag. If you want to do it, you could say I tagged you, so you're tagged if you want to do it. If you want to check out my other channel, it'll be up here, and if you want to subscribe, you can click over here. Also, you should check out my last video because that'll be pretty cool. I hope you guys like this. Next week, because I know I'm uploading this on a Thursday, next Tuesday, and Thursday I might upload videos, so next Tuesday I will have 50 facts about me on my other channel, so if you want to check that out, that'll be cool. I don't know. Also, if you want me to read a book that you like, you can leave it in the comments down below, and I will try and read the book. Anyway, this is my TBR, my current read. It's on my TBR for this month, and I'm reading it, and I can't believe I waited so long to read this. This is an amazing book, guys. Anyway, that's it for this video. Bye! Oh, that sounded so weird.